Hey guys, and welcome back. So look at that, my dragon fruit bloom. This is actually not the first bloom. This is actually the second bloom. But I'll tell you what happened to my first bloom. But for dragon fruits, they bloom around midnight. It started to open around like 9 p.m. last night, and right now it is 6:30, and it is in the process of closing up. So this is my white flash. It is a self photo and self pollinating variety, so I don't have to do anything, and it will set. So if you look here, if you look at the you know right here, this is these guys are the stigmas, and this is the I'm sorry, this is the stigma, this is the anthers where the pollens are, and as you can see, it touches. So that's how you know that it is self-pollinating, because for this to get pollinated, you just the pollen on the anthers here. Look at that. All pollen has to rub on top of the stigma. So, so these guys here are the first few of the season. So I want to make sure that they get pollinated. So I will probably hand pollinate those two as well. And but just look at that. What a beautiful flower, right? Dragon fruit flowers. My favorite, to be honest, in my yard here. This is the a white flash, um, and a red skin and the white flash. The flower is white. So I bought another variety where the flower it is I believe red or or some kind of like red or pink, and that is the kind mayor, and I've tried to get it to to start that plant, but it died. So I moved it to the other side, and it hasn't really started to grow in this year yet. So hopefully that will grow, and then I have a red or pink flower here, so to make things a little bit more appealing. But look at those two. Beautiful, right? So back to what happened to my first bloom. So I had one I had one bud that it is I believe it is right there. And as you can see, that cut right there is fresh. So what happened was when the flowers when they stop when the bloom is done, they close up and then they dried up, and they get pollinated and they dry it up, and below it is the fruit, right? So when it is dried enough, you can actually come here and break the flower off, and and have a clean and beautiful fruit on the bottom, so that when it gets bigger, it's beautiful, right? So that was what I was trying to do. and I this guy here is at the end of is at the tip right there, right? So I've had fruits at the tip before, so I just try to reach up, is a little bit too high up. So I try to reach up and try to break it. And then what happened was I broke the whole thing. I broke the whole thing off. So that's what happened to the first bloom. Let me see if I still have it in the trash bin here. Okay, there it is. So 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 here it is. So I broke the whole thing off. What I was trying to do is, try to break the flower off. You see, you can see that it's green down here. That's where the fruit is, and then this is the tip of the flower, and you try to break it off, and make things clean. Let me see if I can break it with one hand here. There. So that was essentially what I was trying to do. So break that off, and let's see, break that off, and then and then this is the fruit. So and this is the fruit. So this thing here doesn't come off until maybe a few days or maybe a week later, when it's just dried up but not too dry, and then you just come there and pluck it off, and then you have a beautiful fruit that's can get big, and once it turns red, nice fruit. But unfortunately, I broke it off at the tip right there. I thought it would be a little bit sturdier. I've had fruits at the tip before, but it was just my luck. Just a couple days ago, so this was the first bloom, and these three here are my second bloom. Man, beautiful, gorgeous. So this is the first second three uh that I'm hoping that they'll turn into fruits. And so these guys here are the second flush of buds. So I have, I think, let's see, five more. Let's see, six more. So I have one here, one right there, and one right, two right there. So that's five. I think one right there. So that's six. And that is these are my white flash. Two plants. Two plants. So six plus three, that's nine. Nine fruits for two plants for white flash. Decent. I like. I would like to have more. Last season it was a little bit more good looking because the fruits were right here along this, along this, I guess, waterfall. So people walking by, red fruits, beautiful. But that's okay. As long as I have fruits for this season, I'm happy. For some reason, my red flash is not doing much this season or last season. So I started to propagate two more, and I realized that these guys are in the afternoon sun, so it's getting fried. This guy here is not looking too good. That guy's okay. So I might start one in the back here to shield it from the sun. so that so for people who preaches, get it them in the shade to begin with. you know Very good advice. but but for me, we'll figure it out. So this is my so what is this? This is my oops. Well, okay. So this guy here, oh, is a Borden. So this is my my red flash, or pink flash. This is my let's see. I I I lost the train of thought. I forgot what this variety is, but if it comes back, I'll let you know. But this season and last season, it hasn't done much for me neither. As you can see, it's a little bit yellow. So it could be sunburn, it could be something else. But for this season here, it gets this big and then it dries. So I'm not sure what the reason is. I fed it, I water it. I guess I had to figure it out sooner or later. Uh, some bud here. There's one right there, but it looks like that one is aborting as well. So I'm not sure what is going on. I've had some more over here, and it aborted as well. And one is coming out right now, and I'm thinking that it's gonna have the same fate as those two. So there's one more right here. So I have to figure out what's going on. The soil is okay. I don't think it's a little bit over water. But the only thing that's concerning is the yellow. I think could be sunburn. It could be nutrition deficiency. Is You can see the yellow, but yellow. So if this guy here falls off, I may just cut this thing entirely back and let it regrow again because it hasn't done anything for me this past two season. I was this was very hopeful right here, but it's gonna fall off. And this guy here, that's not much. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Beautiful. All right, see you guys on the next one.